안녕하세요, Lianseyo. I choose Korean culture to respect for elders. Why is respect important in Korean culture? Respect for age and status are very important in Korean culture, with hierarchy affecting all aspects of social interactions. Everyone has a role in society as a result of hierarchy. Therefore, it is vital to respect it. Koreans are most comfortable interacting with someone they consider their equal. We have some example respect for elders. First, bow or receive are greetings of respect for one's senior. Second, Koreans shake hands and bow at the same time. The depth of the bow depends on the relative seniority of the two people. When you receive something, a present, a cup, a pen, etc., from an older person, you should use two hands when receiving it with a bow. Koreans believe that direct eye contact during conversations shows boldness, and out of politeness, they concentrate on the conversation, usually avoiding eye-to-eye contact. 감사합니다, 사모님.
즐거움은 끝이 없다. TVN.
안녕하세요. 저는 Kristen Hazel Bartim입니다. And for today's video, we're about to discuss Korean drama. So, let's start.
What is Korean drama? Korean dramas, or more popularly known as K-dramas, are television series in the Korean language, made in South Korea.
Korean dramas are popular worldwide, especially in Asia, partially due to the spread of Korean popular culture, the Korean wave, and their widespread availability via streaming services, which often offers subtitles in multiple languages. Korean dramas have attracted international attention for their fashion, style, and culture. The rise of popularity of Korean dramas has led to a great boost to fashion lines. However, various Korean dramas have been also criticized for their attempts to take advantage of such popularity to distort, rewrite, or whitewash Korean history, especially during South Korean dictatorship. Plots and storylines.
K-dramas have a multitude of different genres, such as action dramas, historical dramas, school dramas, medical dramas, legal dramas, or even horror comedies. While most dramas carry romantic elements and deep emotional themes, there are various styles and tones.
So, here are some of my favorites K-drama scenes.
너 설마 폭스라고 저장한 거야?
왜? 너 폭스 맞잖아, 이 여우야.
스펠링이 틀렸어. 여우는 폭스가 아니라 폭스야. F-O-X, 폭스.
뭐?
끝낼 땐 끝내더라도 서로 매너 있게 끝내야 되는 거 아니냐?
매너? 네가 매너를 논해 지금?
그래, 매너, M-A-N-E-R.
M-A-N-N-E-R.
이름 뭐냐고. K. K. K! H-I-J-K!
Thank you! 안녕하세요. Rachel Aneo 반가워요.
History of Korean traditional dance. The earliest use of dance in Korea began about 5,000 years ago with shamanistic rituals. Shamanism incorporates the beliefs and practices of the indigenous people in Korea, and both religious views and dance styles were unique to each village in these early years. traditional music. The music of South Korea has evolved over the course of the decades since the end of the Korean War and has its roots in the music of the Korean people who have inhabited the Korean peninsula for over a millennium. Contemporary South Korean music can be divided into three different main categories: traditional Korean, folk music, popular music or K-pop, and Western influenced non-popular music. 너와 함께 하고 싶은 일들을 상상하는 게 요즘 네 일상에 네가 너의 즐거워하는 모습을 보고 있으면 자연스레 따라 웃고 있는 걸. 너의 행동에 설레어하고 뒤척이다가 지새운 밤만 많아지는데 이건 너가 봐도 사랑일 텐데 주일 함께면 질릴 텐데 나돌아서도 온통 너인가 아무래도 사랑인가 봐.
안녕하세요 여러분. 제 이름은 MJ입니다. From BSHM2 Block 1. So, andito po ako ngayon sa inyong harapan upang bigyan kayo ng mga ilang famous dishes na meron sa Korea. So, huwag na po nating patagalin pa at samahan niyo kung alam niyo yung mga ito. So, unahin na natin dito yung kimchi. Ang kimchi masasabi na natin trademark ng Korea at talaga namang traditional na nila tong dish. At base dun sa nabasa ko, kung ang kimchi daw meron na siyang 2,000 years mula pa nung tinatawag nilang Shilla Dynasty. At ang kimchi ay binubuo ng mga ingredients na Korean cabbage, which is the main ingredient, radish or yung labanos, onion, ginger, scallion with chili powder, crushed garlic, and then desalted seafood. And then pine-ferment na nila yon para mas manuot pa yung lasa nito. Next one naman po natin is bibimbap. Hindi ako ganun ka-familiar sa bibimbap pero famous dish din po siya sa Korea. So yung karaniwang bibimbap daw po ay binubuo ng warm rice with mixed vegetables. Meron din po itong karne ng baka or manok. At meron din po siyang hilaw na itlog. And then depende po siya sa region or sa mga ingredients na ginamit. Ang bibimbap ay pwedeng iserve ng meat-based or vegetarian dish. So, sunod naman po natin is yung tteokbokki. Yung tteokbokki, malimit ko siya nakikita sa mga k-drama Talaga namang gusto kong tikman. Ang kanilang traditional street food. So, ang tteokbokki gawa siya sa slice of garetok or yung boiled rice cake. And then, pagka niluto na siya, sasamahan mo na siya ng fish cake, onions, garlic, seasonings, assorted vegetables, and then stir-fried in red chili sauce. And from the word traditional street food, kadalasan siyang binibenta ng mga street vendors and meron din siya sa mga independent snack bars. Proceed naman po tayo sa bulgogi. So, yung bulgogi, binubuo po siya ng maninipis na slice ng marinated beef sirloin na niluto kasama ng onions, green bell peppers, garlic using a charcoal burner at na nagre-resulta ng smoky flavor dun sa beef. So, itong bulgogi na to, kadalasan siyang siniserve ng may kasamang leafy vegetables katulad ng lettuce and spinach. So, yung purpose ng lettuce and spinach, binabalot nila dito yung slice ng marinated beef sirloin na kadalasan ding may kasamang kimchi and samjang. So, yung samjang, yun yung mahalang na sauce. So, ang last naman na po natin ay ang jjajangmyeon. So, ang jjajangmyeon po ay isang Korean-Chinese fusion dish. And usually, ang ginagamit po nila dito ay yung thick handmade wet noodles with raw cucumber slice and salty black soybean paste, diced pork, and vegetable. And may sineselebrate silang Black Day taon-taon. tuwing April 14. So, tuwing April 14, yung mga single or walang natanggap na regalo during Valentine's Day, nagsusuot sila ng black shirt. And then, pupunta sila ng isang restaurant at kakain ng black colored food. At kasama na dun yung jajangmyeon. 그래서 그게 다예요. 고마워요. 안녕.
안녕하세요. Geraldine Eo. 반가워요. Our topic is Korean birthday tradition. How Koreans celebrate birthday. Korean families might have a small intimate party with a family or a few friends for a child's actual birthday. Elders might go out with friends for drinks typically soju, a Korean liquor, and cake. Additionally, Koreans sing happy birthday song.
생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 내 친구. 생일 축하합니다.
Korean birthday food tradition. Koreans celebrate with a birthday cake, a small celebration, and myeokguk, or a Korean seaweed soup. A Korean seaweed soup is represent a mother's love. Korean birthday celebration for New Year. One of the most important birthday celebrations for Korean culture is the New Year. Why? Because this is everyone's birthday, and on that day, everyone is considered a year older. The New Year's birthday for all is celebrated with parties, traditional clothing, hanbok, and traditional food. Typically, everyone's eat tteokguk or rice cake soup on the New Year to signify being a year older. Korean age system. The Korean age system is a bit different from the international age system. Why? That is because Koreans count that year in the womb. Therefore, a child born on December 31 is considered to be 2 years old on January 1, even though are actually 1 day old. Korean special birthday celebration. Big birthdays for Korean culture are the Baek-il or 100-day birthday. 100 holds important significance. First birthday or the Doljanshi is the child's actual birthday, but they are considered to be 2 in Korea. 60th birthday, prior to the age of modern medicine. 70th and 80th birthdays. While 60 used to be the year of celebration, it has been taken over the Shilson 70th and Palshon 80th birthday celebrations.
Hi, I am Angeline Borte, and for today I will discuss the Korean traditional festival. So the first festival that I will discuss to you is the Jeho Fire Festival. The Jeho Fire Festival is the largest fire festival in the world and a contemporary interpretation of Jeho cattle farming traditions. The traditions of Bangawe, or burning down fields between late winter and early spring. It is where the event got its start. Before horses and cows are let loose on the fields to graze, they restore the green and eliminate pests. And the second festival is CO Lantern Festival, the largest fire celebration in the world and modern adaptation of Jeho cattle farming. The tradition is the Jeho Fire Festival. The festival is originated from the custom of Bangawe, or burning down fields between late winter and early spring. This replenish the greens and gets rid of pets before horses and cows are allowed loose to graze on the fields. And the third, Gochang Green Barley Field Festival. The Gochang Green Barley Festival is the event of choices for people seeking to escape South Korean busy cities and experience its picturesque countrysides. The Gochanggan region spends 3 weeks at the end of April, each year commemorating the Little Green Barley harvest. The most well-known festival is the area tourists can take part in the fun by making their own barley or looking for treasure in the barley fields. Travelers who love food have the opportunity to sample the local delicacy or ill. After enjoying the lush landscape, head to Sinusan Provincial Park and Guangzhou Seyong Fortress for event more scenic views. And the fourth is Gunghangji Cherry Blossom Festival Busan. The cultural hub and Southeast Korean is Busan, the second most populated city in South Korea. Witnessing the cherry blossom here is a somewhat of the beat path experience, frequently neglected by tourists. The celebration typically takes place in the first week of April, when the southern region of the country is graced with gorgeous cherry blossom, and a packed schedule of cultural events, including a military performance, fills the day of the festival, which is held in the vicinity of Jongwon Rotary and downtown Jinha. And the fifth, Mountain Through Ice Festival. Every January, almost 1,000,000 people go to the sleepy village of the Hangchun to take part in the Mountain Through Ice Festival, and also known as Sancheoneo Ice Festival, one of the most well-known festival in the nation in the ice fishing festival. Each competitor is permitted to catch their fish from any of the 14,000 fishing holes drilled in the thick ice. And so it is held on top and Bukhangang River, which freezes over in the winter. And it is a lively holiday with loads of food and other activities, including slide races, ice bobbing, and traditional games.